So in case you're curious about how I'm spending my time out here, this is what I've been doing. Thankfully, I don't have to move the ladder around because I'm on the floor, or the floor of the earth. Spray it down, get it a little bit wet. My handy dandy garden sprayer. Take my scrubber sponge and just scrub everything. I've already done this up here, so I'm starting at the top, working down, and as you can see, I started on the passenger side, but because it was shady, but now it's no longer shady, and just scrub this up really good. I'm going from window to window generally in sections because it tends to dry out kind of quick. And once that section is scrubbed, rinse. I'm still gonna have to go behind this with some sort of cleaner, a chemical, before I paint. So I think it's all gonna work out in the end. I'm just gonna have to paint like in sections like I'm doing this, you know. Mask off everything and prep it and just go in sections. Little bites, big elephant. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So a lot of the outside I've already done. I've taken my hand sander, random orbital polisher, and I've hit all the big stuff like these here. The body work, the holes are for the most part filled, and so the only purpose this serves really is just to kind of get rid of all the chunks of old dried up paint and pretty much prep it. I think I'm still gonna have to take it to a car wash, one of those big drive-through truck washes or something, and really just wash it up really good before I come back out here and paint it. There's no easy way to do it that I can think of. So, yeah. Well, so far this seems to be working okay. It might be a case of harder and not smarter, I don't know, but can you see that? Here, there's so much paint. It's just loose, powdery paint on this thing from such an old subpar paint job. And it just comes right off. So really all I've been doing is spraying down the surface here. I've already done this, and just take my wet sponge and just kind of sand it, and it comes out all, looks like Tang. Ooh. So it's not bad, I guess. Well, now that the bus paint is relatively clean, of course it'll take some final cleaning before paint, now it's time to tape it off. Yes, time to tape off the windows, including that one, and the lights, and the bumper, and all the windows. All the windows. 14 windows on each side. Each one individual. But I got a ladder, and I'll have to move the ladder every window. Time consuming, obviously, but it's all part of the job. So, got a bunch of tape, got a bunch of ads from a local, I wonder where I got these. Costco! Window cleaner. And later in the game, oh yeah, paper towels. And later in the game, when it's come time to actually paint, this is part of what I'm going to be using. It's tack cloth, so that'll get all the dust off from Phoenix. So, time to position the ladder and get cleaning the windows and masking them off. So when it comes time to mask off your windows for paint, it's not rocket surgery or brain science. It's pretty much straightforward. So the first thing you want to do is give your tape a good clean mounting surface. I'm just using this glass cleaner, had it at the house. It's nothing fancy. So clean it up really good. That's just one window. pretty gross. So next, once the glass is done, I like going around the outside metal edge where the tape is actually going to adhere using this. I just spray some of this directly onto the cloth and then go around the outside and get it into the little cracks and crevices. Once that's done, it's simply a matter of putting down your paper. Now hopefully you'll have the luxury of doing this inside or in a paint booth, not in what is arguably a farmer's field next to a highway. But do what you got to do. So for these, I've noticed that using these flyers and pull them out lengthwise right across the window is a pretty good fit. So what I do is take off a little piece, stick it to the paper itself up in the corner, and then so what I do is take a short piece of paper, or tape rather, put it up in the corner of the paper, and then fit that corner up into the corner of the window. Stick that down really good, and then continue. Now, since it's a bit breezy and my paper's not one to behave, I'm going to stick it down like that. Next, I'm going to go from that side down. The tape keeps sticking together. Ah! Damn it! Now this bus has been painted once before, at least. So I'm being close on my tape, but ultimately it's not a huge deal to me because she ain't a beauty queen. Not gonna win any pageants by any stretch of the imagination. So as long as everything's pretty much covered that I don't want to get paint on, I'm happy. So once you get that going, you just go all the way around, put your paper on, secure it as necessary, on with the next.